So far we've only created a very basic table. However, if you need a sort of a one-to-many relationship where one table is linked to one or more records from another table, you would need to define a parent link. To do that, click on Tables4Act and Manage Custom Tables. I've created two basic tables. One is support contracts and one is tickets. So the idea is someone signs up for a support contract and a certain amount of tickets will be linked to that support contract for that year. And we can do that by defining a parent link in the tickets table, because the tickets table is the child table. So select the tickets table from the drop-down, and in order to create a link, there needs to be a field that holds the ID of the parent table. And to do that, let's create a new field, and it's best practice to call this field the same name as the parent table. So I'll just call it support contract. Now this field needs to be a character field that is 36 characters or more, so we'll just create that. Finish, and that's it. Once you have that field, make sure you're on the child table and click on Manage Parent Tables. Click on Add Parent Link. From the drop-down, select the parent table. In this case, it will be the support contracts. Hit Next, and select the link field that will be used to hold the ID of the support contracts. And in this case, because we called it the same name as the parent, it should be pretty easy to spot. Hit Next, and Next again, and finish. Once you create the parent link, new fields will be available in both child and parent tables. So if we quickly go into the design layouts, click Edit, a new field is now available. It's called support contract. We can quickly drag and drop it at the bottom. And as you can see, this is a special field type which works the same way as the other link fields, such as contacts, companies, etc., where the user can actually manually link the record to a parent record. Let's just hit save and close. Now if we go to our parent table and design layouts, let's just give it a name, and let's drag in a couple of fields. And one new field that's now available is called Tickets Records, and this field will display you all of the records, or in this case tickets, that are linked to this particular support contract. And the name of this field will always be in this format, so the child table name space records. And if we drag that in, as you can see, it is a grid similar to what we've seen on the contact tab or on the nav bar, and this will display us all of the linked records to this support contract. Let's quickly disable the label and save the layout. And now if we go to support contracts and add, let's just give it a contract type, and if you click on add, it will create a new ticket record straight from within the support contract tab. Now if we just give it some data, oops, as you can see, those records will be added to this list. And if we set save, that is now added into our database. Let's just quickly add a new support contract. And we'll just leave it as is. And if you go back to our original contract and open that up, open up one of the tickets, we can actually link this record to the other contract that we just added by clicking this little browse button here in that support contract field, which will display us the records that are linked to this contact. However, the new record that we added was actually linked to a different contact, so we can always click show all records, and that will display us the second record. And you can also customize columns so that you can choose which one. So the support contract 2 is what we added on the other contact record. Just link it to that, hit OK, and as you can see, it removes it from this list. Say OK, go back to the second, and now this ticket is linked to the new support contract. So that is how you create a parent-child relationship between two tables.